trace this. Trace out these four fingers. This is a four-fingered frog. That's what I'm teaching you here now. Four-fingered frog. Hey, boys and girls. So here we are. I'm gonna sit down and talk to you for a little bit. So today I come in, right? And the way it works is they hand me an envelope. So in the envelope, I'll put the marker down. I don't need the marker yet. So they hand me an envelope, right? And the envelope tells me what it is I'm supposed to do, right? So I open the envelope and the envelope says, teach the kids how to draw a frog. I said, how to draw a frog? I said, when will they ever need to know how to draw a frog? But apparently, sometimes you need to know how to draw a frog, because I need to know how to draw a frog right now. So here's what we're gonna do, kids. You know, I used to drink coffee all the time, but I switched now to tea. Apparently it's a little easier on your digestive system when you get into my age. You guys have a long way to go before you get here, but when you do, boy, it's a doozy. Anyway, so here we go. We're gonna teach you how to draw a frog. And if any of you think that you don't need to know how to draw a frog, let me tell you something. I'm a 48-year-old man and I gotta draw a frog right now. So you're gonna need to know how to draw a frog right at some point in your life. So here we go. I'm gonna show you how to draw a frog, okay? Now let me make sure I be very clear with you. This is not a frog that like people are gonna look at and get confused and think it's alive, okay? This is like a cartoon frog. It's like a representation of a frog. So you're not gonna scare anybody with this drawing. So here's what we're gonna do, kids. Okay, boys and girls, so we're gonna start here. So if you notice, I got my dry erase piece of paper stuff here. What you're gonna start with is an oval, okay? Now an oval is basically a circle that's been squashed down. So we're gonna start with an oval. Just like that. It's possible that I might have made that too big. Hang on a second, kids. Stay there. See if we can erase this. I started off a little too eager. There you go. So you got an oval for the mouth, okay? Now this is where the mouth goes. The next part that I like to do, right, to start off with, I like to do the eyeballs. So the eyeballs, basically, if you've ever been in a house, right, and you've ever seen, sometimes people have the archways into the doors, right? So the archways go like this. So that's what the eyes are gonna look like. Here we go. Right, we're gonna do two of them. This is not a one-eyed frog. This is a two-eyed frog. So we're gonna go like this. 1, 2. There you go. Now, sometimes I like to give a little more to the people. So in order to do that, we're gonna add some eyelashes, some eyelids, okay, kids? So here's what we're gonna do. Ready? We're just gonna do a little line. Now, if you want the frog to have just eyelids, then you're gonna keep it in the eyeball. If you want the frog to have eyelashes, then you're gonna draw them out. So here's what I'm talking about. So if you want just eyelids, you're gonna do this, okay? But if you want some eyelashes, then you're gonna kind of like go up and like make some lashes there, see? I'll be honest with you, I don't like the eyelashes. I'm not an eyelash person. I like the sort of natural, just what your eye, whatever you got. There you go. Okay, cool. Now, here's the next part of this thing. We're gonna put the eyeballs in. So you could just do dots, you could do circles. I'm gonna just do circles. Now here's something that's real important. Now with the eyelids, when you're putting in the eyelids, kids, you listening to me? You listen to me. Listen, shh, listen. When you're putting in the eyelids, right, it's important. If you put the eyelids high up, the frog looks alert. If you put the eyelids low down, the frog looks like it's sleeping, okay? So this is a relatively alert frog, okay? That's what we got here. He's, you know, middle of the day kind of frog. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put a mouth on there so we know what's going on. I like to give it a little bit of a smile, but not too much, like it's super excited. I don't want an excited frog. I just want a content frog. You know what I mean? There you go. Just like that, okay? It's the beginning of a frog. So the next part we're gonna do here, kids, gets a little complicated, so, you know, hang on. So we're gonna work on the arms. Here's how the arms work. I don't really know how to describe them, so I'm gonna draw one. Okay, ready? So I'm gonna go down like this. Now with this frog, I'm gonna just give it, I think it's 3 fingers that I give it, 3 pointy fingers. I think I want a little, that's fine. We'll do this. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4? I guess we could do 4. Let's do 4 fingers. We'll do 4 fingers. Looks like a little starfish that didn't get completed. There you go. So this here is one of the arms. That's basically all it is. So just stare at this and replicate it. Just keep looking at it and do it. Okay, now we go over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Stop about there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, they say that the body really isn't the same on either side, like your left side's bigger than your right side or something like that. I think that's the problem with this frog. His hand's a little messed up. That's okay. That's all right. We're original people, you know? So anyway, there you go. Right? Now here's something. It's almost like a bullfrog. They have this thing that comes around the neck, okay? This thing. I don't want to give it 5 fingers. Whoever said give it 5 fingers, I'm not giving it 5 fingers. It's got 4 fingers. It's a 4-fingered frog. So anyway, here we go. This sort of bullfrog thing that it's got for the chest, right? Bullfrog thing for the chest. Now, this looks a little strange, right? So here's what we're going to do. Should we do this right now? We can make the bottom of the bottom of the frog. There you go. That's the bottom of the frog. Kind of like that. But he's got some legs, right? So here we go. Gonna do some legs. Now kids, again, this is something I don't know how to explain to you. You just gotta watch it and do it, okay? Just watch it and do it. Get a piece of paper, just keep drawing the thing, okay? Kids, you know what you could do, kids? You know what you could do, kids? You could actually just freeze frame it. So you would just pause, right? See how it is? My head's in the way. See? Like this? So what you do is you just screenshot this and then you print it, okay? So then you can copy this. You could trace this. Trace out these four fingers. This is a 4-fingered frog. That's what I'm teaching you here now. 4-fingered frog. So now here what we're going to do. We're going to do the legs. I'm a little dehydrated. You got to make sure that you're hydrated. You know, once you switch to tea, you wonder why you drink coffee all these years. Anyway, so now we're going to move on to the legs. Let me go over here for this leg. This is how I do it. Start around here. Go up, we're giving it a knee. And then I just kind of come around. Just sort of make some legs. If you want, actually, it looks like you can kind of do that. Can you do that? What does that look like? Does that look stupid? That looks okay, right? Put a little, like the leg is bent. That's fine. So now we're going to go over to the other side, okay, kids? So we're going to go over here, right? We're going to do another knee. So we're going to do another knee. All right, we're going to go up here. We're going to come down here. We're going to do something. 1, 2, I don't know, 3, 4. That one looks weird. That one looks weird. I got to admit, that one looks weird. I haven't drawn a frog in years. That one looks weird, though. Hold on. We're gonna fix this, kids. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know exactly what's happening. I think. There you go. That's why I like dry erase marker, because you can just kind of make mistakes. 1, 2, 3. I mean, something like this. 4. It's a frog. That looks about right. It's bright. It's getting bright in here. It's getting real bright. There you go. That's weird. If I move over to the other side, the whole whole thing gets darker. I don't understand what that is. Anyway, so we got a frog. Here, next thing you could do, now, I don't have enough paper, right? So this sticky thing, it only goes to here. So I can't make you a really big lily pad. Frogs are usually on lily pads. Look at that. Look at the light just comes when I move. Look at that, the light moves with me. It's amazing. It's amazing. So anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a lily pad, okay? So we start around here. But here's the thing, this is gonna be like a shortened, weird lily pad. With a lily pad, they usually have that thing that goes on. But the problem is, oh jeez. The problem is I'm right here. Oh man, I'm already on the, look at that. Look at that, kids. Look at that. That's what happens when you try to go too much. I got some green right there on the actual door. I don't even know if I could get this off. Okay, so come back around here. Just gonna even it out. Just like that. So I gotta admit, this is a weird looking lily pad. Oh geez, so bright. It's a weird looking lily pad, okay? But it's because I don't have enough space here. And I tried to go over, now I got it on the door. I gotta figure out how to get that off. This lighting is so dark. Anyway, that's it, kids. That's it for the frog. So there's gonna come a day, there might come a day, sometime in your life, when you need to know how to draw a frog. Today was the day that I needed to know how to draw a frog. Because I knew how to draw a frog, I could draw a frog. But now you know how to draw a frog, so when the day comes that somebody asks you to draw a frog, you're good. Always be prepared, kids. Always be prepared. All right, until next time, keep drawing your frogs. Put some whiskers in. You know how they have all those little dots where the whiskers come out and shit? So, stuff. The whiskers come out and stuff, you know? Stuff. Right, stuff. How you doing, kiddos?